Hello everybody and welcome to a brand new Doctor Who action figure review, and today I'm going to be doing my first double review. This is something which I hope to do more of in the future, and basically what these reviews consist of is if we have a figure which has a couple of variants, I will review both variants in one review rather than doing two separate reviews, because let's face it, at the end of the day they are the same figure, usually just with a different paint scheme or something minorly different about them. And today I'm going to kick off these reviews with the brand new 5-inch collector's range 12th Doctor action figures, one in his white shirt and the other in the purple shirt. So to start off, let's take a look at the detail. So looking at the head sculpt, I think this is a pretty good head sculpt of Peter Capaldi. Whilst some people may not, I do think it definitely looks like him. And I think it's definitely a lot better than the 3 3/4 inch version. Honestly, I'm looking at it on camera and it does look a lot better in person. This is a shorter haired version rather than the long hair version which we saw with the Time of the Doctor set. And as you can see, the hair has been painted grey and had a light grey white wash over the top, which really brings out the detail and makes it look really nice. Move down to the body, you can see that the 12th Doctor has his Crombie coat on, which has been sculpted really well. The lapels look very nice on it. You've got the buttons and the buttonholes, they all look really good. If you look on the back, you've got the seam running down the middle, you've got all these nice creases, and we can make out the pockets there on the sides. Looks really nice. All the coat's been done really well. And on the inside of the coat, unlike the 3 3/4 inch version, we do have red lining, which is really cool. It's brilliant to see that we finally have that, the 5-inch sculpt of the figure, which really shows off how much more detail you can get into these figures rather than the 3 3/4 inch figures. Taking a look at the shirt, that has also been done really nicely. And as you can see, this version of the 12th Doctor is in his white shirt. Now, a common complaint amongst fans is that he doesn't have his waistcoat. Now, this is probably just due to cost reasons, since they were going to make the other variants of the 12th Doctor, all of which do not have the waistcoat. So they just thought, well, you know, why put a waistcoat on for one figure? A little annoying considering that the only time Doctor appeared in his white shirt without his waistcoat was in the opening scene to The Caretaker, when him and Clara are chained up on that desert planet. If we move on to the purple shirted version, you can see that this does also not include a waistcoat. However, this time it's accurate, as this costume was seen in Robot of Sherwood, and the Doctor did not wear his waistcoat. I'd say out of the two variants, this one's probably my favourite, just because it's more visually interesting, I think. The purple's been done really nice. It's quite a deep purple. And yeah, it looks really good. The belt has also been sculpted onto the bottom of the shirt to create this sort of illusion that the shirt has been tucked into the pants, and it works quite well and looks quite nice. Speaking of which, if we move down, you can see the pants here. They've got all these creases and lines in them. They're sculpted very nicely and they look really good. And if we look at the boots, they've been painted a glossy black, and the boots have been painted a sort of tan brown to match the colour of the soles of the shoes. Makes them look really nice. Now then, we can move on and take a look at the articulation. Head can probably turn full 360 degrees, but I'd say don't do this if you don't want to risk scratching off the paint. The arms do a full 360 degree turn at the shoulder, and the shoulders are also ball jointed so they can bend out to the side. Arms do a 360 bicep, bend at the elbow, and the wrists also do a full 360. The waist also does a full 360-degree turn. The legs can get forwards and also out to the sides. However, this is hindered by the coat. There's also a 360-degree rotation at the thighs, bend at the knee, and 360-degree turn at the boot. So overall for articulation, the figure is pretty good. Now if we move on and take a look at accessories, both of these figures come with a sonic screwdriver. Now this is the first time that we've ever seen the sonic screwdriver closed for the action figures, which is really nice. And I have to say I'm really impressed with it. It looks excellent, it's been sculpted really well, also painted very nicely, much better than some previous 11th Doctor sonic screwdrivers. But something which you may notice is that it is bigger than the original 11th Doctor sonic screwdriver, which was opened. Now, the sizing with these figures is something which a lot of people have noticed, and this is actually accurate. 12th Doctor sonic screwdriver is accurately sized. It should actually be this big when it's closed. The 11th Doctor sonic screwdriver was just never sculpted big enough. Now, speaking of height, a lot of people have commented on the fact that they think this 12th Doctor figure is too tall. This is especially noticeable when you compare him to the 10th Doctor action figure. Now, in real life, David Tennant is 6'1" and Peter Capaldi is an inch shorter at 6 foot. However, in action figure form, David Tennant seems to be quite a bit smaller than Peter Capaldi. However, when compared to the 11th Doctor, Matt Smith being an inch shorter than Peter Capaldi at 5'11", he actually looks quite in scale. Now, what is the reason for this? Why does Peter Capaldi seem to be much taller than the other Doctors? I mean, if you compare him to Jon Pertwee, Tom Baker, who were both 6'3", Colin Baker and Christopher Eccleston, who are the same height as Peter Capaldi at 6 foot, you can see that Peter Capaldi is taller than all of them. Now, Al Jawad, the man behind these marvellous figures, has said that Peter Capaldi's height is spot on. There is nothing wrong with it. It's just that some of the older Doctor figures were never really sculpted tall enough. The same goes for the Cybermen. So I'd say, based on some research, the 12th Doctor is in scale with the 2nd Doctor, the 7th Doctor, the War Doctor, the 8th Doctor, and the 11th Doctor action figures. But overall, I think that these new 12th Doctor action figures are absolutely brilliant, and I'd highly recommend that you go out and get one. Now, the white shirt 12th Doctor is in fact out of stock on the Forbidden Planet website, and I also haven't seen it in my local store. In fact, on the website, the product doesn't even appear anymore, which usually means they're not expecting any more in stock. So if you are looking for a white shirt Peter Capaldi, you're either going to have to go to your local Forbidden Planet store and see if they have any in, or go on eBay and get yourself one. For the purple shirted 12th Doctor, it is currently listed for pre-order on Forbidden Planet's website. However, they seem to be in stock in most Forbidden Planet stores. I got mine from Forbidden Planet in Manchester, so I'd recommend that you go to your local Forbidden Planet if you are wanting to pick up this version. I'm not entirely sure as to whether I'll be reviewing the polka dot and the black shirt version, since they are pretty much the same figure. I don't actually own the polka dot version yet, nor do I own the black version, however that's not actually available yet in the UK. But yes, thank you for watching this review, and my next review will either be the new Missy figure. However, I'm only getting one at the minute, and the other one is for Christmas. I've ordered both versions, but I'll only have one until Christmas. And I was planning to do a double review with Missy, so yeah, my next review will either be Missy if I feel like it, or it will be the 8th Doctor from Night of the Doctor. So thank you very much for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one.